Alright guys, I'm back here with another video for my mac and cheese. So here I have my 1.5 pounds of pasta, elbow noodles. I have some cheese sauce, Campbell's cheese sauce. I also have Kraft Mexican blend, cheddar jack, and a Italian 5 cheese cheese as well, and 1 cup of milk. Okay, on the stove I already have my pot of water going, ready to go. I'm going to take my salt over to my pot. So this is my pot. I have a strainer inside of it, so for easy draining and things like that. So what I'm going to do, you always want to heavily salt your pasta water so it soaks up some of that seasoning as it's cooking the dry pasta. So I have my pasta. I'm going to turn it back up to about medium high. Okay, my water is nice and hot. I'm going to add in salt. You want your water to taste like the sea. So too much is not an issue here, because the pasta is only going to absorb what you allow it during the cooking process. And once your pasta becomes al dente, which is to the tooth, then it's ready to be drained and used for whatever you're going to use it for, which I'm going to use macaroni and cheese. Okay, so you see I have a nice rapid boil, the boiling of water. See the bubbles? Boiling point of water here in North Carolina, 212 degrees. In states like Colorado or states with higher altitudes, it's going to be a little higher. Okay, but here in North Carolina, 212 degrees nonetheless. So what I'm going to do is add in my pasta because it is ready. So here is my pasta that I have, 1.5 pounds. Okay, I'm going to take this over to my pot. Add that right in. Okay, and this is going to take roughly, I would say 12 to 15 minutes to cook. Give it a nice quick stir so they're not sticking together. I know a lot of people, when they're cooking pasta, they like to put oil in there. I don't put oil in my water. If you stir your noodles often enough, they won't stick together. A lot of people do it so the pasta doesn't stick together. But it also, when you're making like spaghetti and things like that, keeps the sauce from sticking to your noodles like you want them to as well, when you're making spaghetti and things like that. But no oil in this pot. Okay, stir it often enough, it will keep your noodles from clumping together and sticking together. Okay, I'll be right back. Let this cook for about 10-12 minutes, and I'll show you what I have at the end. Alright guys, it's been about 12 minutes. I have my noodles that have been drained. As you see, they plumped up as well. You guys can see that. Okay, and they are al dente. I can squeeze them and they're not mush. Okay, you don't ever want to cook your pasta too mushy. Okay, here we have our 1 cup of milk and our cheese sauce. So I just added those two things together just to kind of get them started to combine here. Okay, I'm going to add my hot pasta in here, and that's going to heat up my cheese as well as the milk that I have in my bowl. Okay, no need to put the pasta and cheese sauce and milk back on the stove, because I'm going to put this in the oven and bake it. I'm going to top it with some extra cheese. I'm going to add a little salt. Well, I'm not going to add any salt because I tasted my pasta. It's very absorbed a lot of the salt that I put into the water. Okay, so I'm just going to add a little sprinkle black pepper, just because I like a little pepper in my mac and cheese. All right, get that mixed in. Okay, next thing I'm going to add in is my pasta noodles. Okay, just bear with me guys, because I am doing this with one hand, so it's a little difficult. But what I'll do is I'll grab a measuring cup that I have to help me get my noodles out of my pot. Okay, as you see, they're still steaming, so they're nice and hot, which is going to heat up my milk and my cheese. That's going to melt the cheese sauce that I got out for my mac and cheese. I'm going to give this a nice quick stir. Okay, I like a lot of cheese, and I like a variety of cheeses. You can choose what you want. Sometimes I do put cream cheese in there just to get a little extra creaminess. But like I said, today I'm using a Mexican style cheddar jack and a Italian 5 cheese. And this cheese I have in here is just a regular cheddar cheese sauce. Okay, as you see, it's mixing together, coming together nicely. Okay. Put the rest of my pasta in. Make a stir. And I still have a little pasta to add in, so I'm going to add in the rest of that. Then I'll come back and show you my cheese, how I'm going to do my cheese. I'm going to add a little bit of the shredded cheese inside of this mixture here, and probably a little bit more black pepper. And then I'm going to top my macaroni cheese before I put it in the oven with some extra cheese. So I'll be right back to show you how I add into my cheeses. Alright guys, I have all of my airborne noodles into my cheese sauce. I'm going to add in some of my Mexican cheddar jack cheese to mix inside. Like I said, the cheesier the macaroni and cheese, the better. So don't be stingy with the cheese. Okay. Okay, you can also make a nice cream sauce to go along with this by making a roux, and then taking that roux and adding, so a roux is equal parts fat and flour. Okay. Then you're going to add a milk or cream to it as well, and that will give you a base for cheese sauce, and that base is